Hey guys, I'm Dr. Bless, back at it again to bless you with another video. And actually, I'm on final week, so I'm a little bit stressed out. I am very low in time because I have to study so much and go through so many lectures and do so much work. But basically, I wanted to give you amazing tips to study effectively for exams. And I will tell you what I wish they told me first year of medicine. You will save so much time and I hope you're gonna be blessed. So let's get started with the video. When I first entered med school, I realized that no one helps you. Everyone is so much on their own thing and it's really the survival of the fittest. But I want to change that and I want to help you and advise you in order to study more efficiently for your tests. So in order to study better, you have to remember these three things. 1, the importance of understanding. 2, remembering. And 3, focus. So let's get started with step number 1, understanding. Probably you're gonna be like, duh, understanding is so important, but do you actually understand stuff before you memorize it? Because I know so much people who just memorize stuff and then regurgitate it in the test and then they forget about it. But it's so important to understand something before you memorize it. Understanding is the most important part of effective studying. And you have to know that understanding doesn't equal memorizing. Whenever you're studying, you should ask yourself, 1, does this make sense? And 2, can I explain this to a 5-year-old? If so, then you can move to the next chapter and keep on studying. But if not, you should go back to Google, you should go back through the material, you should go back to Wikipedia, text your professor and make sure you understand it, because this is the way that you're gonna acquire the knowledge long term. If you don't understand the concept, you just end up memorizing it, regurgitating it in the test, and let's be real, what type of doctor are you gonna be if the week after the test you forget about what you learned? This is how I do it. Whenever I start studying for a test, I go through all the lectures and I don't just read them, but I understand them. I get to understand, I make sure to understand the mechanism of action of the disease, the mechanism of action of the drugs that are for the treatment of that disease. What is the pathophysiology? What is the pathogenesis of the disease? I make sure to understand each and every concept, not memorize, but understand. And this is a huge advantage whenever you have to review the lectures, because you already know what it is about, you already understand it, and you are ready to start memorizing it. Let's go to the second step, which is remembering the concepts. Also, something very important that I really want to highlight is that it doesn't matter how many hours you study, but the quality of your study. That is what really matters. Before I used to study from 6 till 12 a.m. I used to be so burnt out and I would only do 3 lectures. And now I do 3 lectures in 2 hours. And I understand them, I mostly remember it, and yeah. The only thing that matters is the quality of your study. You can easily succeed in med school only studying 4 hours a day. That's nothing. 2 by day, 2 by night. Easy. Before I used to waste so much time. I used to waste so much time making notes, reading articles, like scientific articles, which I encourage it because it has so much extra information. But the only thing that I used to do is read, copy, but I didn't train my brain. My brain wasn't active. Well, I actually have to leave in a bit. I'm so fancy dressed because I'm gonna meet my mentor, and yeah, maybe he gives you some advice also and some tips on how he survived med school at his time. So let's go.
A few moments later.
just got out of the surgery and I'm ready to give you the tip number 2 of how to remember stuff more efficiently for your tests. You need to know the concept of active learning. The more it will get used to memorizing stuff. And it's not about reading and reading and writing and writing and reading. It's about testing yourself. It's so important to test yourself. I'm gonna get dressed and then I'll keep talking about this thing.
Moments later.
Okay, I'm back for the clinics, and for the last tip, which is remembering and the importance of memorizing. As I told you before, it's so important to keep on testing yourself. It's the only way that you're gonna be able to actually memorize this stuff. Of course, it's very recommended by other people to do notes, to do mind maps, but I really want to bring out the importance of testing yourself. Reading and rereading the same material over and over again won't help. It's all about taking it out of your brain and testing it. And this way, the more neural connections will be forming in your brain. Only if you start testing it and taking it out of your brain, actually putting to test if you understand the concepts or not. So this is what you can do. At the end of every paragraph or PowerPoint slide, you should ask yourself these 3 questions. What did I just read? What are the key concepts? How can I explain it in my own words? The fact that you stop right then after that slide of the PowerPoint or after that first paragraph of material, make sure that you put yourself into test and the information will stay longer in your brain. You basically have to train your brain like you train any other muscle at the gym, and you will strengthen your neural connections, and then it will get easier and easier and easier to start memorizing stuff. Okay guys, so thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it gave you lots of value and that you've been blessed. I hope that you're getting ready to study efficiently for your tests. While you're watching this video, probably I'm passed out in bed after doing mine. So yeah, I can't wait to be over with this, to be honest. But if you study efficiently, the grind won't be that exhausting. So yeah, be blessed and see you next Saturday. Follow me on Instagram, like, subscribe this video, and let's keep in touch. See you. Be blessed.